Well guys, I am super excited because today is the first day of the year that we get to take out the budget boat. If you watched one of my last videos, you saw that we got a new trailer for the boat. So this is gonna be really the first try putting it in the lake with the new trailer. And perfect, absolutely beautiful day for some social distancing. It's low 60s here in central Pennsylvania, some nice skies, a little bit of overcast clouds, but absolutely beautiful day. So let's get the boat on the water and start having some fun. Now at this point of the day, we started having some excitement, but I would hardly call it fun. Now to set up the stage for what's about to happen, let me remind you of what I just said. This is the first time we're launching the boat off of this particular trailer. And if you've been following along, you know we've been launching this boat off of a utility trailer, and so this is the first time off of a legitimate boat trailer, and this trailer has those upright posts on the back to guide the boat on and off the trailer. Now on the way to the lake, I actually told my wife, now we have to remember that when the boat comes off the trailer, you're going to have to flip that bow line up and over that post before I pull the trailer out of the water. Now, she remembered and she tried. Unfortunately, the dummy in the car, well, he kind of messed up. Let's take a look at what happens. So here we go. Everything's looking really good. Boat slides right off the trailer into the water. No problem. Smooth as can be. She's got the bow line up there on the dock. No problem. Everything's looking good. And then all of a sudden, well, I take off way too fast, and she has no choice but to let go of the rope. Now, right about here, you see the brake lights come on in the vehicle as I look in my rearview mirror and wonder why in the world does she not have a hold of the rope. Now, at this point, it didn't dawn on me exactly what happened, but I'm thinking, well, that boat's drifting right over toward the dock. She's got it, no problem. Oh, sure, wave it over. I'm sure that will work. Well, at this point, she calls out for some help. I try to park the vehicle and come to her rescue. Now, you'll notice the dock she's standing on is a floating dock. And I think what's actually happening here is as she's standing on it, it's creating waves that actually push the boat farther away from the dock. Not much you could do about that. Now, as I come running down the hill, my mind is racing, trying to figure out how I'm going to get this boat. For a minute, I actually thought about just jumping right in and swimming out there to get it. But remember, this is mid-March. It's still cold in central Pennsylvania. I'm wearing heavy clothes, heavy boots. Just didn't think that was a good idea. Now, as we were having this problem, a couple of folks near the boat ramp there started to notice this guy in the truck. As he goes by, he actually calls out and says, hey, I'll get my boat. He had it tied up at the dock on the other side. He said, I'll take you around and get it. In the meantime, this young man, probably at mid-teenage years, came running down with his fishing rod and actually came to our rescue by catching his lure on the floating bow line of the boat. It took him a few cast attempts, but he finally got it and was able to pull the boat back around and over to the dock. Now, I'll be honest with you, the longest part of this entire process was probably trying to get my hook back out of that bow line. Now, I have to admit, this was a pretty embarrassing experience, but the folks standing around the dock actually were quite nice. Some of them even told stories about different bad experiences that they had at the boat ramp and mistakes that they had made. Now, I know I'm probably going to get a bunch of negative comments on this video and people calling me dumb or saying how stupid I am. But listen, accidents happen. It's all part of life, and hopefully it's a lesson learned, and next time I'll remember to pull out a little bit slower so that she can get that rope up and over that guidepost. You know, enough of this embarrassing situation. Let's get out on the lake and maybe have a little fun.
That was embarrassing.
Well guys, we fished a little while with no luck. My wife doesn't have her fishing license so far this year, and of course with a 2-year-old in the boat, the attention span is kind of short. So we fished a little bit, didn't catch anything, and came over here to a little picnic area to have some dinner and having some wonderful peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. You know, budget food to go along with the budget boat. But let me show you what we got going on. There's my wife and the little one, looking all grown up.
Yes.
Think the fish want to eat it?
Throw it in for the fishy.
Yay!
Yeah, yes.
Want to feed any more?
More.
More?
Yeah, Cassie. Yeah, Cassie.
Yeah.
Cassie.
Uh-oh. There you go.
Uh-oh.
Good job.
All done?
Mama.
I'm done.
I think my wife just got a little bit of footage of that, but I just went out for a little bit of a spin on the boat just to do some testing of the speed difference between just me and the family. With the family, we're lucky to do 12, 13 miles an hour with our current setup. Now, we don't have the trolling motor and trolling motor battery in here right now, but we're doing about 12 to 13 miles an hour. Without the family, just me, I think I was getting 15, up to about 16 and a half fully up on plane. I think with the family we're not getting all the way up on plane. Still plowing a little bit, but by myself get up on plane. Keep in mind this is a 89 8 horsepower Evinrude, so not too bad.
Come here. Yay!
Well guys, that was kind of a short trip. Didn't have a whole lot of time tonight. Realized not catching any fish kind of maybe uneventful, but getting the boat back on the trailer was uneventful, and I'm really happy for that. So just gonna pack up here and head home. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, remember to get off YouTube and get outdoors into God's great creation.